Everybody want to pull you down. You're trying to do something that'll help everybody. Everybody, oh no, they want to pull you down. That's why you don't need a lot of people around you that's snakes in the bucket. You're talking about crabs, they a bunch of poisonous snakes. Every time you reach out to grab one, they bite you. Because they want to remain where they at. They don't want to come up. But you can't bring some people up. That's why what the Most High say? Better hear him clearly. In 2nd Ezra 8 and was it 40 verse 51, 2nd Ezra 8 and 51, it says, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. See? That's very important. Seek out those that be like Ezra's was. He ain't envy of nobody. He fits this. Let us not be desirous of vainglory. Did you hear vainglory in Ezra's? And we start this lesson? No. Vainglory. Provoking one another. He could revolt easily, saying, I'm righteous, and how Adam, what you do, man? We got to suffer behind what you did, and I'm over here righteous, man. Look what Israel out there doing, them 2/3 niggas over there, they call them or whatever. Put them down. No. He said, we're promised paradise, and we over here being wicked like we are. That's marvelous in the eyes of the Most High. He said, seek out those that's humble like that. He said, because you have humbled yourself and not, listen, hear this clearly. 2nd Ezra 8:48. In this also thou art marvelous before the Most High, in that thou hast humbled thyself, first and foremost, as it becometh thee, and has not, I repeat, has not judged thyself, have not judged yourself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. See? He didn't say, hey, I'm all this and I'm all that. He didn't think of himself as such. And these are the examples that we have. One example I'll say that we have, that we look at to make sure that we're following that path. And if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not many. Look at this. Let me give you a prime example. From Genesis, first chapter to Revelation. Put the Apocrypha in the middle, between Malachi and Matthew, to Revelation. 22nd chapter. 21st verse. If you can count the number of people that have a book, the number of people that's talked about in this vast, innumerable amount of people that have been born on this earth. And Most High only chose these people to make it from the beginning to the end to be talked about. But we have to go by. Out of the innumerable people that was on the earth, only so many men and a few women have books that that's in their name, or books that are talking about these men or these women. Out of the innumerable amount of men and women that have been born on this earth. Most High created everyone from Shem, Ham, and Japheth. 8 people. 8 people. Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives. But we all come from Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives. Everyone. That's why I say you can't make yourself one of the number, because Most High said this, and I know you probably heard it a few times at this time or whatever, but he said in Jeremiah 3:14, "Turn, O backsliding children, said the Most High, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." But he told us to turn back to him in the spirit of following his rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, and commandments. Because he's married unto us spiritually. He said, "I will take you one of a city." One of a city. One. Not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, to eternity. He said, "I'm going to take you one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." What do you think about that? You already put yourself there, right? You don't know what tomorrow brings. But one of a city, one of a city, two of a family. You think about it, when you think about that, a lot of you have children, a lot of us have children, or you have, your dad, your mom, your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, your nephews, your nieces. You have all these people in your family. You say, "I'm going to take two of your whole family. One of a city." What if all your whole family live in the same city? I mean, have you thought about it? I mean, what if it's not you? What if someone that comes along in your family through your lineage that is not even here yet? You ever thought about that? Or someone that lived before us? But you know it's you, right? That can't be real. It's gotta be me, right? That's your mindset? Better think about it, because it's serious as serious can be. I think it's a lot more serious than people really want to take note of. Most I told us in Hosea 2:19. Get that. He said, and I will betroth thee. He said, and I will betroth thee unto me forever. That's why I say he's married to us. Yeah, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness and in judgment and in loving kindness and in mercies. I will even betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know the Most High. And it shall come to pass in that day, when we know the Most High, I will hear, said the Most High, I will hear the heavens, and shall hear the earth. And the earth shall hear the corn and the wine and the oil, and they shall hear Zezreel. It's another name for Israel. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy. And I will say to them which were not my people, thou art my people. And they shall say, thou art my power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Glory to his holy name. That's what we're working for, hopefully. Hopefully that's what you're working for. You're not going to fall short of the kingdom, because that's what this is all about. It's all about our names being written in the book of life. No more, no less. And that's how we're going to make it, people. Most I said this, Romans 11:1. I say then, hath the Most High cast away his people? Most High forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. He didn't say he was a Christian. He said he's of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. He said he is an Israelite. That's what we need to be saying. We are an Israelite, as it is written. Not only that, Hebrews 7:14, concerning the Mashiach Yahushua. Hebrews 7:14. For it is evident, it's a fact, that our power, Mashiach Yahushua, sprang out of Judah. He came out of the tribe of Judah, Jacob's fourth-born son. So, you know, it's like they called us Christian in Antioch, but they still, what about that? I mean, you got Christ in Christian, but what about Christmas? What about Christmas? They got Christ in Christmas. Is that anything to do with the Mashiach Yahushua? No. We're Israelites. You just see what it said. It didn't say Mashiach Yahushua was anything but what he was, of the tribe of Judah. Paul said, of the tribe of Benjamin, an Israelite. Judah is Jacob's fourth-born son. Who is he? An Israelite. That's what we are. We're Israelites. Because when you go into, I say that because when you go into Christian, now you're dealing with these religions. The Christians are the one that put us in slavery. They were Christians. Reading the Bible to us. Oh, that's right, you forgot. the way they want to be. Where they wanted to program us from 1620 on. And when they came in 1492 with their missionaries, turning their back and reading as we were sitting down there. They turned their back reading. Oh, we did our job. Reading the Bible with their back turned to us. They don't want us to get this. That's why we couldn't read in slavery. Because knowing this is power. This is spiritual power that we have with the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua and the angels, the spirits that are all around. That's why it ain't about no bullets and whatever you think you can get to be able to fight against someone that's blessed with the sword. Come on. It ain't been so long that they have to be able to deal with pow, 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 pow. And you can't shoot the angels. Spirits everywhere. You can't shoot them. What the bullet gonna do to a spirit? They're right there where you at now, all around you. And some of them, they're going inside you. They're able to penetrate you because you're not sound in the spirit. That's why I look at James. Look at James. James, the first chapter. Start at verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, which is a proper application of knowledge, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Ask the Most High to give you wisdom. But let him ask in faith, believing in the Most High. Nothing wavering. See, a lot of you wavering. You're wavering. You ain't really dealing with the Most High and believing in him totally without questioning or doubt. But let him act in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man, if you don't have the faith. So a lot of people, they come with their understanding that's from the world. When you operate in faith, and I commend those because I know people that have strong faith. I have faith. And I believe by Shema Mashiach Yahushua in my faith, and I'm going to waver from it. I don't care what nobody says. Listen, if you asked, you better believe that what you ask, you're going to get. But what's the point of asking? That's wavering. What's the point of asking? People, it's amazing how you have these problems, then you come and you want a solution for your problem, and the solution is given, even if it's in prayer, and then here you are back with the same thing again in the doubting. Or trying to tell someone beyond their faith to deal with something that's of the flesh. That's why I'll tell you how, that's why when the Spirit went into how the Spirit is warned against the flesh is warned against the Spirit, they contrary one to another. So you deal with the carnal, and you want those that have strong faith to follow you in your carnality. Because you're not dealing with faith. Your faith, you can't override my faith or anyone else's faith. Whenever you hear faith, lock in the faith. Don't make someone else waver because you don't have faith. You don't believe. You believe in this world. And those that really know as much as I do, the little that I do know, I know a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. And I know throughout my life, I can give testimony after testimony after testimony of faith in how faith works. point blank.